Happy Friday. This is my week 32 update. I actually just got back from the doctor a little bit ago for my week 33 checkup. Baby's doing well. His heart rate was, she said, between 135 and 140. So he sounds really, really good. And we checked the measurement of where the head was. And so we did a quick little ultrasound, which was kind of cool. So he's still growing tons of hair. So it was really, really quick. So I didn't get to see everything. But back to week 32, it was definitely an interesting, crazy week. It kind of started out with me getting sick. We had a friend's first birthday, or a friend's daughter's first birthday party, I should specify that. And it was Saturday morning, and then Sunday night I got sick. And I had nausea like in the first trimester, but I never actually threw up. And it literally hit, and I was sick for about 12 straight hours, basically mostly in the middle of the night. That was a little scary. And I called the doctor in the morning, and I was able to get a hold of my nurse, and because I couldn't keep any liquids down either. So she just kind of wanted me to, try to get some liquids in, and then if at a certain point I couldn't keep anything in, then they were going to have to send me down to labor and delivery. So that was kind of scary. But luckily, like around, I think it was around like 2 o'clock, I was fine. Not like I'm 100% better and I could eat and everything like that, but I started to drink more Sprite, and then have a little bit of toast and some applesauce. And that actually seemed to do pretty well. So it's funny because I haven't had Sprite in the house since my first trimester when I was like nauseous. But, it was one of those things where, I think I hadn't, had too much to eat the day before. So when everything came up, my body was like craving something, like I was going to pass out. So I probably ingested a little bit more Sprite than I should have. But it's one of those things where it's like, I have to have it, and I'm just trying to sip on it and just hope it stays down. And it didn't for a while, but then it started to. So that was crazy. But again, I'm feeling so much better. Thank goodness. And then the other thing that kind of happened in week 32 was I just was super lethargic. I haven't felt that way again since the first trimester. It like hit me like a ton of bricks. And I actually just discussed that with my doctor a little bit ago. And she just said that we could check my blood, check my thyroid, make sure everything was okay. But since I've kind of been back to normal, I was thinking it could be a combination of just lack of sleep and work stress. But I mean, right now I'm okay. I'm still having a little bit of caffeine every day. Like I said, I have a little bit of coffee in the morning, maybe like 6 to 8 ounces. And then sometimes if I feel like I need a little bit of pick me up, I'll have like a little bit of Diet Coke or something, but not too much. So I attribute a lot of it to just being a long work week and maybe some lack of sleep. I kind of get that way anyway towards the end of the week. So she just mentioned to just keep an eye on it. And then if for some reason I feel like I want to get my blood tested, which I don't like needles at all. So that's really not an option unless it gets really bad. Let's see. That's pretty much it. He's doing great. I've only gained 0.2 pounds in the last week, which is fantastic. Like I said, I'm not keeping track of how much weight I've gained for every doctor's appointment. I just try to eat healthy and do a little bit of exercise every week. And that seems to work great for me. And it's funny because all the nurses know it. I just kind of turn around and everything, and I'm just like, let me know if it's too much or I need to be worried. So that's about it. My next appointment is scheduled for actually 2 weeks from now. So I've got one more 2-week appointment, and then I'm to weekly appointments. And actually, I have another ultrasound week 36, which is towards the end of April. Again, that's just because I've had some medical issues, which I was actually thinking about it. And, because I think everybody with these pregnancy vlogs kind of focuses on their pregnancy and week to week. But sometimes when you're high risk and like I'm not over 35. So a lot of people are just kind of curious on how that works. And, in case you end up being high risk with the first or second pregnancy, you kind of know what to expect. So that kind of gave me an idea to do another video tutorial about, my high risk, why I'm high risk, and kind of what I've had to do in these couple weeks throughout pregnancy, and how I've had to change it, maybe different from a normal pregnancy. Nothing too scary by any means, so it won't be like a freak you out video, but I think it's just good because I think a lot of people don't know if you've had medical conditions in the past, and they just kind of want to know, okay, is this going to be crazy if I get pregnant? Because one of the things that I was told was that I would have to be like on bed rest, and I'd have to have no stress and everything like that, and it really hasn't been that way. So I think that'll just kind of reassure, because doctors kind of like to put stuff in your head and it gets a little crazy. So yeah, so I think that's probably going to be my next one. So anyhow, so again, that was my week 32 update. Like I said, the sickness was bad, but I think I would recommend, and I think my next grocery trip is going to include making sure I always have applesauce and Sprite around, especially after pregnancy too. And then, like I said, just watching, my exhaustion levels and just making sure that I'm okay and that he's okay. But I'm still feeling kicks and everything's really good. Moving and grooving as always, like a little boy with a ton of energy in there. So I'm really looking forward to week, oh my gosh, updating you on this week too. So hopefully, knock on wood, everything stays okay. So thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, feel free to leave any comments or questions you have for me in the comment sections below, and I do my best to answer anything. Or if you want to send me an email, it's just at honestmaven@gmail.com, and I'll put that in the section as well. And like I said from my last video, I have another blog post on my website, honestmaven.com too. So I'm going to try to keep updating that a little bit more. I kind of slacked for the last, I think, 2 months. So hopefully I'll share more pictures with you guys on that, including some of my 3D ultrasounds. So stay tuned. Hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll be posting that as well. So again, thanks again for watching, and see you guys later. Bye.